try this. On fire,
That's what I'm talking about, bruv.
on fire, try this. On fire, try this.
Hey, welcome back guys. How are we all doing tonight? Tonight's game for everyone to get their teeth sunk into is Project Vapor Passion, taking on Supreme Rose in Division 9 of the AEL. So welcome all, and we'll get to the map screens, the map set, sorry, in just a moment's time. Game will be getting underway very, very shortly indeed. Pink all the way around for both of these sides tonight, which is a very nice look on the stream, if I do say so myself. So, right, the maps, guys, for tonight. starting off with Colossus, Hardpoint. An absolutely nuts map from beginning to end. It's non-stop chaos, and that is everybody's favourite at the moment, I think. That's my personal opinion, but Colossus Hardpoint is an absolute bang out of a map, similar to Skyline of Black Ops 6. Game number 2, you've got the Scar Search and Destroy, which, in my opinion, again, I really think the offensive push on Scar Search and Destroy is very, very difficult. If you can pull it off, fantastic stuff. That may be the difference maker in that game number 2. Third, the new game mode Overload on Den. Now, we all know that one side is favoured, and straight up rush towards the B capture zone is probably what will ensue. Number 4, over on Exposure Hardpoint, you've got that P3 and P4, both massive, massive money hills in my opinion. You can chain 3, 4 and 5 together if you are good enough, and if someone does that, they may find themselves with an astronomical lead. And finally, to close things out, we've got Den, game number 5, back to it, if we go the distance. And we all know how difficult S&D can be. Don't forget, sniper rifles are now allowed in S&D as well. 2 lives. And don't forget, the lives do tick over, so if a sniper in round 1 gets a few kills and doesn't die, he's still on his first life in round 2 as well. So, just waiting on a code and the teams to get the last minute things sorted, and then we'll get right into it, guys. Any score predictions from any of you in the chat? Okay guys, sorry for the slight delay there, but we now have a lobby code. We have our teams ready and waiting. So best best of 5 series will get underway any moment now. So guys, we are about to get this series underway. Sorry, I just had to have a couple of words with the teams before we got started. Just so that you are all aware, normally we would change all the team colours and the names in the game so that it all matches and stuff. But I'm sure if you've played Black Ops 7 private matches or any 8s at all, that you will have run into the spawning glitch where the teams are just all messed up and everyone's got to change team here and there. So we're not going to change it. We're going to keep it as Alpha and Bravo so that nobody gets the wrong team and we end up resetting a bunch of times. It's just a waste of time. So we're going to leave it as Alpha and Bravo, and the teams will then sort themselves out in the game, and I will let you all know. Couple of follows coming on through. Thank you all. Do appreciate it. Working our way towards 1,000. I think we've just stepped over the 800 mark with Peely United. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, that Colossus map number 1 really is going to be a very, very fast-paced, all-action game number 1 for us to watch. Zesty's in with Let's Go Supreme. Love to see some of the Supreme organisation supporters over in the chat as well. Welcome all. And I'll tell you, this is going to be a big, big matchup. In my personal opinion, you've got to remember I am the PV caster, but I will always be complete neutral once the game begins, and I can't tell you who is going to come out on top of this one. Normally I'll give you a prediction. I do think we could potentially see that game 5. Who wins it? I've no idea, sorry, but these teams are so good for their divisions. So let's see who can turn up. Will it be Supreme, or will it be the PV Passion side? There you go, look, everybody queuing up over on Bravo. There we go. Teams all sorted, and we'll start off with Tommy, the Supreme Rose. Number 4, as he moves on through into the statue area, and Volts absolutely destroys him in the first gunfight. Oh no, Cairo managed to pick up kill number 1, and 3 down in the feed. Look at all the kills coming on through. But the ultimatum is that PV have managed to turn their 3 down into one of their own. They've managed to get on the hard point. They have the P2 spawns, and look at this. Infiction is already thinking about that P3 rat that's coming on through. He gets himself 1, keeps himself alive. He knows another's there, but J-Mac will get the job done. That should allow J-Mac and Cairo to slip in through the back line of P2 and win over the spawns for that right-hand side of the minimap. Gap 49 is now doing the same job himself. I don't think any of the Supreme side have seen him slip through the back line, which means that spawns will be in his favour. He needs to stay alive here. See how long he can stay on it. Can't win the gunfight. Tommy gets the job done. There's a 3 down in the feed for Supreme, and they have full control of P2 now. Break really needed from Passion. Going to be a good 10 to 15 seconds at the bare minimum. Contest is in from Infiction. He's pre-firing, but he's pre-firing the Ghost. Gets nobody, but thankfully Gap comes to the rescue. Picks up a double kill. And gets Passion in on the time. Very swift and meaningful break there for Passion. So now trying to hold on to the remainder of this P2 area. Not if Tommy's got anything, never mind. Dealt with. Abstract has started the game on absolute fire. He's got 8 kills under his belt buckle already. Cairo's near him. There is number 8, speaking of. 2 KD to start up for Cairo. Cairo and Abstract looking like the 2 demons of the lobby thus far. There you go, Abstract deals with 1. Knows there's a man inside. He's trying to play his life. Vol's got his back though. Beautiful work. Tommy got the tunnel locked down. Swing a little bit wide there, but he gets away with it. Goes up with the pistol, manages to take 1 to the bed with him. Passion just about hang on to the time. Cairo slides in, picks up 1, contests the point. Very, very well played by Cairo there. He's then dropped down by Gap. Round on the pinch goes J-Mac. Dealt with Bolts, last man standing. He will get another. He's on 4 in a row as well now. Look at him go. Can't quite get the next, and somebody needs to start thinking about the roto for new. Will be Gap. Will he be spotted out here? Yes, he will. Oh, he can't win the gunfight on Tommy. Tommy doing a fantastic job of blocking those back spawns in for his team. Volts is the next man in, and he knows he's going to have a couple of men in the back line to deal with. I feel like it was very, very slow to react to Juice coming around the corner there. Abstract and Gap going hand in hand towards the P4 Money Hill. So far, Supreme doing a fantastic job of keeping themselves upon it. Once again, it seems that Supreme have the rotates and Passion are looking to break quite often. Infiction is having a torrid time here. He's now 6 and 12. Needs to get himself rocking and rolling. Cairo's now on 16 for the lobby. He's really putting his name out there for the kill leader in this game number 1. Let's see if he can keep that output. Oh, I tell ya. Bolts does win big 2 from Bolts there. You get the next. Tommy spotted out, helped as well. Bolts gets another 3 in a row for him. On the way in will be J-Mac if he can make the wall bounce. So that's twice. Will he do it again? And he dies. That was a bit of a waste of time, if I'm being honest. And Volts is still at it. 6 in a row now. This game's been close all the way through, but those big moments, Cairo having 1 and the P4 area for the Supreme side, and now it's Volts on P1 who's still doing the business. Sorry, it's Gap there now. Volts and the project side have their way for the 2 P2 spawns. Gap somehow has made himself to get 4 in a row. He's still alive as well. Fantastic work out of Gap here. Gets a bit of damage into J-Mac. Can't get the job done though. J-Mac slides on in, gets damage in with 16 HP. He's going to have to back on down. Cairo coming through the back line, always causing problems. Very swift to react there was Volts, who's now on 5 in a row once again, and what happened to be a close game is now starting to look like a bit of a landslide as Project have taken full control of P1 and P2 together in tandem, and now they have a plus 60 point lead. In again comes Tommy, 11 and 19 now. Gap already making the roto for new. I love this. Gap and Volts are going to play together here. 23 and 14 out of Volts. He's spot out. J-Mac makes it 24, and that should be, I say should be, one man remaining. Can't get himself a kill. More hill time being soaked up. Now the lead has doubled and then some. Tommy the first in, gets 2 big kills. Juice gets a third as well. A fantastic break coming in from the Supreme side here. Just when they need it most as well. They need to soak up this full 30 now. Flip those spawns and take full control of P4 like they did in the round 1 of rotations. And they'll find themselves right back in the game if they can do just that. Cairo. 4 kills in a row again. He's now got 26. Over a minute of hill time added on to those 26 kills as well. Fantastic game number 1 from this man. In through the back line, Gatwin's a big one. That should ensure Passion have the initial on P4. Gat will spot out the Nox 2 coming from the P3 area as well. Bolts has the front absolutely locked down. Cairo has to wait for some backup. Reinforcements need to arrive before he can engage, and now Passion have found themselves crossing the 200 barrier. Fantastic play by Cairo. It's the kind of stuff that you want to see from your SMG. Can't get the 4th kill, but my oh my, he's been absolutely putting in the work for his team this game. Unbelievable stuff from him. Back to P1 we go for the 3rd time, and the difference will be around 70-75 points. You see it again. 26 needed for the PV side. Let's hope they can close it out nice and swiftly. We may go to P2, we may not. But PV need to be ready for ascertaining those P2 spawns like they were in the last round of rotations. Housing Fiction managed to get a double there, I'll never know. That really puts a huge dent in any form of comeback. 19, 18 remaining. And Juice is the last man standing. He will take one to the grave with him. Gets a second as well. It's a big moment for Juice here. But I feel like it's just too little too late. 2 HP, picked apart. 8 seconds remain. A contest needs to come in. And then perfect Call of Duty gameplay needs to ensue. Bolts has already made his way over there just on the off chance. Look at this though. Back to back on the hard point. Fortunately, Volts does get dealt with. And that's a big triple from Juice. He's had 2 big moments at the end of this game. And I tell you what, they're down quite a lot, but if somehow they manage to win this, Juice and Cairo have had 2 massive moments throughout this game where it could be those that have closed it for them, but as I'm getting the story and the dream for Supreme to come alive, Passion get the break and close out the game. Fantastic stuff in game number 1 from both sides, but just that middle game area for the Passion side was so strong. Bolts had 2 lives where I think he got a 6 and a 5 kill streak, so 11 kills for his 2 deaths across the 2 lives is absolutely phenomenal stuff. And whilst that was happening, Passion opened up a monumental lead, which they kept off for the rest of the game. Very well played in game number 1. Volts, Abstract, doing the business. Infiction looked like he was struggling at the start of the game, but he definitely got up to scratch with it. And we will just and confirm the win in game number 1 for Passion. Till says Volts pop off. Indeed, he did. He had a very strong mid-game. Abstract was incredibly strong at the start of the game as well. And like I said, Juice at the end for Supreme had two big moments where he really gave his team a chance at still having that comeback opportunity. Cairo was fantastic all game long. J-Mac and Tommy struggling a touch, but definitely getting there towards the end of the game. And if they can take the positives from game 1 into game 2, we could be in for a long series. Like I said at the start of the stream as well, at game 2, Scar, Search and Destroy, as you can see it on the screen, ladies and genitals. I do think the offense is actually quite difficult on this map. So you'll be looking for who can nick an offensive round off another, who's playing for that sneaky route through. You'll be looking for your SMGs to get a kill and not be traded out, and if you can get numbers in your favour and then really gang up on one of the bomb sites, you can get yourself wins, but it's very, very difficult. What do you reckon, Ghosty? Make your prediction now. What do we reckon? Whoever's having a stinker. Oh, well done, Tulls. Well done. Getting more follows coming on by. Paulie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Game 2 is just about to start, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are going to post any score predictions for Game 2, remember it's a race to 6. Who's going to get there first? Let's go and find out. Scar, Search and Destroy. PV Passion. 1 game up. Will there be a response, or will it be match point after 2? Let's go find out. Start with my personal pick for the player of the game in terms of your supreme player. Cairo was definitely the difference maker for the most part, but Infiction comes on in, absolutely slams him, and that's a massive first blood for Passion in round number 1. Defensive posture has to go strong now. Abstract slides on in, gets a bit of damage into Tommy. He knows he's got to back down, and this will give a chance for Infiction to go ahead and get that bomb planted. He's maybe panicking a little bit, expecting a child to come on through. But Abstract has got his back. Gap's got the shot locked down, and this is looking to be a very, very difficult. There's a 4 versus 2 scenario. Now the bomb can go down. J-Mac with the wrap round the back, though. Can only get 1. Well, he's poor Juice. All on his lonesome. And he gets absolutely nada. Fantastic opening offensive round from Infiction. Got the first blood. He had hold of the bomb as well. And his team, Abstract, had the top rafters on absolute lockdown. I've got to give him his credit. He did end up dying to J-Mac, who wrapped around the back, but it was quickly cleared up. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Big nade over the top from Juice. Will he get anything to land? The answer is absolutely not. Cairo trying to pick out bolts. Tommy will get the opening first blood. Juice gets a second as well. This is a big round. I know we're only the second round in, but after losing game number 1 and now losing in the opening round, in fear. Oh my god. Infiction goes nuts. He's now on 4 in a row, and all of a sudden, what looked like it had to be a round to come on through. for the Supreme side. It's been absolutely folded in a matter of seconds. Vault spots out the next man, plays his life very, very well, sees the nading coming. Vault's conviction to play this out fantastically as a duo. I love to see how this gameplay's working. They're making J-Mac work incredibly hard, and he's getting absolutely nothing for all the work he's putting in. He's now had to make a re-wrap to see if he can catch somebody off guard, but he can't do it. And I'm sorry, it's not abstract, it's in fiction. Gets himself another one. He's 5-0, and somehow PV Passion, thanks to this man, 500 damage to his name after 2 rounds. I almost certainly thought that Supreme had put themselves into a very, very good situation with the opening 2 first kills, and those 2 first kills ended up turning right on their head when Infiction got a double kill, and I think it was Volts who sniped the last one. And what a crazy start to this search and destroy. Infiction is going absolutely wild right now. Let's see if he gets himself another. Again, 2 kills coming in. Surely now a response comes from Supreme. Gap's nearly dead as well. He's taking an absolute shed load of damage. There's not much he can do about it. Infiction is looking left, right, up and down. Doesn't know where to go. And J-Mac has made that wrap around to the blue house once again. And this time, Supreme get the job done with numbers in their favour. Fantastic first blood. Weary chunking with the follow as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll start this round with the PV side, and I'm going to pick on Abstract because he's got no kills. Oh, he's going to hate me for that, but I love it. Let's go. Round number 4 about to happen. Let's see who can get that first blood for their side. I do think that first bloods on the search and destroy game mode are of utmost importance, and nobody. J-Mac again on the wrap. Spots out Abstract. It's an absolute freebie to put Abstract 0-4. There's an immediate trade though, so we're straight down to a 3v3, but look at what's happened on the map. J-Mac has just done worlds of work for his side. He's pushed over to the B-bomb site. He's forced PV to go over that way to get the trade, and that's allowed his team to sneak into the A-bomb site, get the bomb down, and now they have the advantage. Fantastic work out of J-Mac. Very big standoff happening here. Cairo and Tommy will get one apiece. Bolts all on his own. And against the 3 men of Supreme, I believe that we should be all tied up. We are indeed. Another sniper shot. And that was a phenomenal round for the Supreme side. J-Mac opened the map up for his side, and his teammates finished it off very, very nicely for him. Cairo is now on 3 in a row as well. Oh, some sniper gameplay. Let's see it. Come on, Cairo, give us a good one. Push towards A. Coming in from Gap. He doesn't want to waste his opportunity here. He's waiting for someone to overstep the mark, but look at the defensive posture up. But this can make this so difficult. Information is in onto Tommy. Look at the work coming out of Passion here. The 3 men all taking full control of the A-bomb site there. It's a fantastic job, and now Volts has found it upon himself. Has he managed to sneak through? He's not been seen. He's not been seen. Take him hostage! He gets 2 kills regardless. A fantastic wrap from Volts round the back line. He might get a 3rd here. No, he can't. Juice will pick him up, but that'll get the bomb down in the 3v2 scenario for the PV Passion side. Abstract gets his first kill of the game, and before I can switch the camera, this round is all over. Ghosty, unfortunately, no 007 theme tune will be ringing out in Abstract's name tonight. I wanted to do it. I've got the soundboard ready to play it, but he's got himself a kill. And PV have kept themselves in the lead. Nobody home. Cairo still with the sniper in hand. He's going to get it. Oh, he's missed! That was a big chance there to pick out Infiction. And now Gap 49 snuck through and picked him off. Sniper's down. And a 3v3 now. To try and play out. No bomb down yet. Juice is the bomb carrier. He's just thinking about trying to get to that bomb site. Here we go. He's made his move. And there is nobody to see him from PV Passion. "35 seconds remain. Will Infiction check the corner? Doesn't need to. Fantastic stuff. Manages to get out without taking a bullet. Tommy's taken a lot, but he's got his teammates backing him up. Juice underneath absolutely destroys Abstract. Beautiful work out of Juice there. He will get traded out, but then Tommy's got his back as well, and that leaves it as a 2 versus 1 scenario for Supreme. And Bolts dealt with. Why is he cutting? Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've seen your name around. How are we? 3-3. And it looks like we could be seeing round 11 here in game number 2. Rounders followed as well. Welcome. Welcome. Fantastic game in Division 9 here for everyone to feast their eyes upon. And these two sides are living right up to it. Hey Tulse, thanks for doing the edit com as well. I forgot that was even a thing. It's still getting back into the swing of things. For anyone who's aware, I have had a couple of months away from the Call of Duty scene and streaming and things like that to get on with some personal life matters and whatever. But we're back! We are back. We're kicking again. Black Ops 7 giving us the dopamine that we wish to receive so far. Abstract and Infiction trying to play well together. Volts manages to get the initial pick here. Gap's weak. He'll get picked off by Cairo, so an immediate trade comes in. Cairo with 5 HP. Never mind. 2 more go down, and poor old J-Max left on his lonesome. Call the man Donkey. He's got no friends left. And now, surely, you put the bomb down. Play it smart. Don't go pushing through. Yeah, well played, Infiction. I like this. I like this. Control the bomb site. There's no need to get messy. J-Mac, who has 3 players to contend with, could do something absolutely wild here. Gets 1. Gets himself a Dravek. Both guns to work with now. 20 seconds to try and find the final 2 members of the Passion side. Can he do a madness? Gets the second. Oh my god, it's happening, isn't it? There's only 10 seconds. He might run out of time before he can get the job done. He's going to have to hop the bomb, and unfortunately he can't do it. But what an effort. Again, it's J-Mac. He might get the final kill. Volts is playing with him. And, oh my god. He walks straight into the bomb and it blows him to absolute oblivion. Misses 4 bullets on Volts and then pays the maximum price for it. Boom. Comedy. Absolute comedy. And again, PV just edge themselves out into the lead. But this still could go either way. There's been a lot more offensive round victories than I thought there would be, but these teams are playing it very well. They're actually playing fantastically together as teammates. Oh no. Fiction gets an absolute freebie onto J-Mac. It should have ran away with his life there. Cairo will respond, thankfully, on the Supreme side. Abstract will get one, then Cairo gets the trade again. He's unbelievable at getting this job done for his side. Voltzers give his position away. Cairo's sneaking up through the back line. Doesn't even need to do the job. Gap's left all on his own. Oh my god, that's an ego chell and a half. Can he win? Oh my god. I thought he was going to 2v. I thought he was going to win the 1v2 there. When he slid down them stairs, I thought for a second that was a brave chal on the first man, but he absolutely destroyed him. But again, it's that man Cairo, always ready and prepared to make the trade for his side. We're all tied up once again. Back and forth from both sides. Again. Fly towards A, and that's a... What's going on with Cairo there? How's he not shot the trophy? How's he missed a whole mag? I mean, nevertheless, I was just about to say, Gap really threw his life away. You're not going to beat Abstract in a heady window battle from that range. Come on. But yeah, he threw his life away throwing the grenade, but fortunately for PV, it's turned in their favour as everyone overstepped their mark on defence, and Abstract has camped himself up in the top blue window and won the round without having to move a muscle. Believe he got 3 in that round. All from the same spot. It's a good way to get your team match point. Hey Goody, I hope you're doing well as well. Sorry, I have just seen the messages, obviously main focus on the gameplay. But yeah, send me a DM on Discord, we'll catch up, man. Can PV close it out, or are we going to go the distance? Tulse, read my mind! Good trophy from PV there. Cairo makes his whereabouts known, and he gets absolutely flattened. Oh my god! Infiction destroys him. I don't know if there was a bit of team shooting that helped him, but he absolutely flattened Cairo in that exchange. Unbelievable work. Abstract has the plane area covered, which means J-Max making no routes this round, and this should, and I quote should, be 2-0 for PV Passion. Have I just cursed them? I don't know. I mean, it's not a curse. Bro, if they don't win this round now, 3 rounds to 2, they've got them cornered in the A-bomb site. Go on, Infiction. Make a route round the back. I know you want to. I know you want to. Spots out one, plays his life, gets slide child, bounces off the wall and wins the round for his side. Whoever it was who slid round and didn't get the kill. Burgered the chance, but up top, I believe it was Abstract again, who had Infiction covered from the top rafters. Oh, it's Volts. It's Volts up there. But Volts making sure to have Invictions back. And look at that. Infiction and Volts. 1,500 damage out of Volts for 8 kills is criminal. But very, very well played. 2-0 as we head into the new game mode. My oh my, a very, very strong start for the Passion side. Now, I will say this, Supreme are not going to go down easily. Cairo, J-Mac, Juice, Tommy, they've all had a few moments where if they could really, really push the pace, that they could get quite a lot of control, and it's just a couple of small misplays that are letting them down. Some fantastic breaks and unbelievable teamwork coming out of PV, which really was the difference. But both sides have been awesome all series long. Like I said, game one was very close until that middle game area where Volts just went absolutely insane. Cairo in game number one and number two was fantastic for his side. J-Mac was making some unbelievable plays to help his team in game number two. It's all very, very good for both sides. Now, the 2-0 scoreline might make it look a little bit one-sided, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Very, very good games, and I can't wait to see Game 3 get started. I'll catch you all in a minute when it begins. Alright guys, I am back. We are still waiting for Game 3 to get underway and started, obviously. Give the guys a minute or two to get themselves prepared for this game. One thing I do want to say is the difference between Infiction's Game 1 beginning and Game 2 was unbelievable. You can see that he was starting to get warm towards the later stages of the first game. He started off very, very slow indeed. Towards the end of game number one, he really started to look more like himself and pick up the pace. Game number two, he was absolutely phenomenal. He was unbelievable. Absolutely incredible stuff in game number two from Infiction. Vault in both games has been incredible. Abstract in both games has been very, very reliable, as has Gap as well. The teamwork coming in from PV Passion in this series has been fantastic. Renzo in with a raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do appreciate it, man. How was your stream? Hope it went well. There you go. Tulls straight in with the shout out as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody who's not followed, please do. There'll be plenty more games coming through from PV and many other organisations within the AEL. And game number 3, ladies and genitals, is about to get underway. Can PV Passion close it out here on Den Overload, or will we see exposure for game number 4? Let's go and find out, guys. Let's see if Infiction and Volts can keep on absolutely decimating people. That kill that Tulse is relating to in the chat was unbelievable. Absurd. Absurd is the word I'd give it. Here we go, game number 3, guys. Let's get it on. Woo! Football is the objective, and who can score more goals than the other is the plan. J-Mac opens up with a kill onto Abstract. Gap gets held in the back line. And J-Mac gets himself another. It's a fantastic start from this man. And Fiction sort of left on his own, trying to defend the whole of the midfield. And immediately that bomb is being rushed over towards the B-bomb site. It seems like a bit of practice has come from the side. Cairo slides in, gets himself a second. Will get a stun on the third, but there's 3 men already and waiting for the Passion side. As then we're going to be going end to end here. I can see it. There's 2 in the feed. Can Gap push on upwards? Volts going straight through the midfield. He'll pick up 1. Can't get the pistol kill on the second. It's a 3-down scenario. And Infiction's now going to have to really back up quick and get himself over to the B objective, because the charge from Supreme is coming, and it's coming fast. Round the back goes J-Mac. He's got freebies. They're all lining up for him. Surely he gets the next one as well. Beautiful work out of J-Mac and co, and that'll be 1-0. Perfect from Supreme here at the start of game number 3. Infiction hasn't managed to find himself with a kill, but already PV are finding themselves with the football, if that's what you want to call it, and they'll tie up the game immediately. The 2 men... Oh, Abstract. Oh, not like that, Abstract. Turn the fan off, mate. How many bullets is Gap going to hit the man with? Knows he's there, got the whereabouts, and the football has been picked up by PV. And the opening salvo from Supreme has been shut down by 2 very, very quick goals coming in from the PV side. As we rotate back to the midfield, will anyone pick up the man Tommy, who's getting through the back line? Now they'll know he's there. There's a 4 in the feed. Pick up the ball, try and score another goal. Here we go. I feel like this game mode's going to be absolutely wild throughout Black Ops 7. I was a bit skeptical at first over the... Oh, that's Tommy again. Get the third. Go on, son. Oh, we can't do it. Abstract at the last hurdle wins a big, big gunfight. Keeps the game with his side in front. It feels like a lot of the time that the Supreme side are getting good 2, 3, 4s down, but they're just not managing to get... They got that final hurdle over the line last time. J-Mac's not been spotted out again. J-Mac and Tommy are running routes on PV right now, as Gap's just done it, but they've lost the goal anyway. Gap might get the next. He does indeed. That's unbelievable from Gap. Absolute snap of a gunny, and he gets the 4th in a row as well. Moving on through will be Abstract. Oh my... John Wick, nearly. Oh, he shouldn't have picked them. He shouldn't have picked that up. He should have played for kills. He should have played for kills and waited for backup. Volts comes on in. He loses his life again. Volts and Infiction, who were the big playmakers in game 2, are really having a struggle here in game number 3. The ball has been picked up. And immediately it's been shut down. 3 in the feed for the PV Passion side. Immediate defense is needed. J-Mac's been sniffed out, coming through the back line as well. But everybody else has been dropped from the front. Good work once again from Supreme. This is so back and forth. It's absolute carnage and I love it. Sneaks on through with ball in hand. Can't win the gunfight though. Gap will find his 13th kill of the game. You see, if you look at the kills department, you definitely feel like Supreme in this game are outslaying the PV squadron, but the game's still all tied up. Bomb pickup coming in. Volts wins that gunfight. Yeah, a little bit windy on the second. Fiction's in round the back. He will pick one up. He's going for the respawners now. He has to get a couple of them on the respawn. Takes down one. That's the bare minimum as he got double challed. And at half-time, we go in 2 goals apiece. Man, it's absolutely nuts, this game mode. Like I said, I was very skeptical when I first saw the Overload game mode, and when I first played it, I didn't really like it. But it's so fun to watch, and it's so fun to commentate on as well. This is that moment from Gap. Look at the snap on that. And he gets another as well. Big moment from Gap there. Anybody's game. Can Supreme keep themselves in the series? They're in a fantastic position to do so. I do believe that they probably deserve the lead in terms of the slaying and whatever. They just got right to the edge of the line 2 or 3 times and couldn't quite get it over the mark. They did let a goal slip from... Beautiful work out of Tommy. Halted my sentence right in its tracks there. Tommy's still locking down. He'll get himself another one. That's 4 to start off the round as well. Beautiful stuff out of Tommy here. He's going to find number 5. An absolute freebie onto Abstract. There's 3 in the feed. Surely Supreme now. And another. Come on, Tommy. Get yourself. Go nuts. Volt finally gets rid of him. But the damage has been done. Over towards the A capture zone we go. And you feel like all that work out with Tommy at the beginning of the map there, to not get a goal out of it is a little bit not good enough. Abstract picked off at ease by Cairo. We've still got the opportunity, but very hesitant because Cairo's left on his own. He's going to have to back down and wait for reinforcements to arrive, but all that work from Tommy there, not to get a goal. That might be the difference maker in this game number 3, I'm going to say it. That might be where this game really goes in the favour of the Project Vapor side. Here we go with the bomb pickup from Abstract. And where's he opting to take it? It looks like he hasn't got a clue what he's doing, I'll be honest, ladies and gents. He doesn't know where he wants to go. He's now teamed up with Infiction. J-Max lying in wait. And he's expecting his teammates to make their way through the back line, but they can't quite get the job done. Ball still in the hands of Abstract. Gap's got himself another kill, but Cairo snuck in through the midfield, dodged the bomb, made sure to get the second. Surely he picks the bomb up. Oh, never mind. 3 in the feed once again for the side in blue. Infiction gets a big one in the couches area. Will get immediately traded out. Here comes PV. Gap gets himself 2 more and he overheats just a little bit. He should have waited and played his life. We had 3 versus 1 scenario there. Abstract tries to get it over the line, but can't get the job done. Supreme still. Yeah, that was never going to work, was it? If J-Max quick enough here, he might be able to sneak a goal through. He's hesitant though, rightly so. Abstract was lying in wait. Ball comes through the window area. And just like that, a 3 down in the favour of PV. 2 minutes remaining. And across they go towards the A-bomb site. Gap to get 1, but both men dealt with by the defending side. Like I said, I was expecting a very back and forth game between the 2 sides, and it has been very, very neutral, but unbelievably back and forth. Oh no. Oh no, who shot an Abstract and didn't finish him off? This is a big chance right now. You need to remember there's 1 more wave to deal with, and then you'll be able to full send the A goal, if that's what you want to call it. Abstract will get 2, there's another 3 in the feed. Absolutely send it now, they're all dead. Go, 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 go. PV take the lead. Goal. Had to. I've been waiting for that moment. And it looks like they may get a swift second as well. Volts on the immediate pickup. Can't dodge the nade though, he kind of jumped right into it. And Gap comes round the back, he'll get 2. Abstract's playing his life. He's not going to get anything for it. It was a fantastic effort by Abstract to stay alive there. Volts is in round the back. Here's the man on the reload. freebie. Cairo's off, look at the speed, back across the map to try and get a goal, but Abstract already here, can't do much though. Gap there again, 28 kills for the game, as has Tommy, by the way. And with 25, if PV can get a goal over the line here, can they get the job done? Surely they can. 4-2, and that might be the series. That might be game, set and match. And that might be Gap in number 3 going absolutely nuclear for his side as well. That will be that. Look at the defensive posture up here from PV as well. Look at the minimap. Look at those 4 blue arrows all surrounding the new objective to make sure that Supreme cannot get anywhere near it. And whilst I'm going to say it again, the series was ever so close, but in every single game, PV managed to get the win. Game number 1 was the most convincing, but games 2 and 3 were very, very close indeed. But GG's to all, fantastically well played by both sides. Any votes for MVP? Stick them in the chat whilst I have a think about it myself. But I do think it might have to be the man Volts. His damage output and all the rest of it. Games 1, 2 and 3 really, really helped his side to the win. It's not like saying that Infiction in Game 2 was unbelievable. Gap in Game 3 was unbelievable. Abstract in Game number 2 had that massive round to keep his side in the lead and ascertain match point. All 4 of the players working fantastically well together. You can see it on the minimap how they posture up and they play together. Cairo did indeed. I will say I believe that Cairo had the best game for the Supreme side. He was incredible. J-Mac had some fantastic moments as well, but they just couldn't quite get it over the line. A very, very close series, even with a 3-0 scoreline. And I hope everybody goes home happy. GG's to all. And we'll swing back to confirm the victory for PV Passion. 3 games to 0. No worries. No worries at all. Hey, Infiction. Game number 2. Wait until you watch it back, man. You had some fantastic, fantastic moments in that game too. You were incredible. Nizzy, no, there is no more series from me today. If there are any streamers live and streaming any games from the AEL, let me know. Gap decent first 2 games. Yeah, he was. This is what I mean. It's quite a difficult one because I feel like Volts in games 1, 2, and 3 was fantastic all the way through. You have Infiction in game 2, who was incredible. He really was the difference maker, the first bloods, and then Gap in game number 3 was absolutely insane. So it's very, very difficult. What do we reckon? I'm going to get ready to send a raid out. No worries, Gap. I'm sure we'll get another cast in for you very soon. Very well played. Novawin right now. Okay, right. Novawin's getting the raid then. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Catch you all in the next one, guys.
Really cool.
Thank you, everyone who has followed. If you haven't followed already, please do. And I'll catch you all when the next game comes around. See you all soon. MVP, I'm going to give it to Volts. I'm sorry, I can't make my mind up. So Volts is going to get it. It was fantastic all series long, as were the whole Passion side. Everyone, go and show Novawin some love. He's a fantastic guy, and he's got a great game on in Division 8 for you all now. See you all soon.
I think that's what I saw. If that is the case, we will be seeing each other in January. Alos was just over at your stream a second ago, keeping updates on that last game.
Let's watch you can, Void Plate. Div 3 game.
Safety's off. We're not here to make friends.
Let's go, boys, yeah?
As we're still waiting.